computer, boy.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. If it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. And when you lose all your dollars, you know what happened when you lose all your dollars? You lose all your cents. Go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you get that notification when I'm dropping this hip hop fire. Today, you got your boy, Dame Dash. Yeah, Dame Dash again. You know Jim Jones and Dame Dash, these boys been in the heated beef ever since they days back on Rockefeller Records. But we got all the whole drop on that whole situation. I know you already heard Freekey that released the photo of Dame Dash, Jim Jones, the infamous altercation they had in Harlem when Jim Jones went and got his blood goons and ran down on Dame, but end up looking soft. Looking like a Stone Cold B, a little H out here on these streets where his old lady got to beg him, no Dame, let it go Dame, don't do nothing Dame. Come on, make it make sense, man. I'm gonna hit you right with that content right now. This how it all went down.
Yeah, they do.
You know, fool, you never did nothing,
They
nigga.
do.
You ain't no Dame.
They do. That's right.
You're an entertainer.
They the gang
You're a
bangers,
tough
nigga.
rapper.
You soft, gang. You soft,
You
nigga.
get the film.
You soft, nigga.
You get the
You
film.
soft, nigga.
You get
This
the
ain't
film.
1989.
You get the film. You ain't never seen nobody fuck me up. You ain't never
Don't
ran
fuck
from
him up,
nobody.
blood. Fuck him up. You know the cigarette. You know the cigarette. Fuck him up.
A cigarette. Go ahead. Fuck me up.
Give me the glass.
Fuck me up.
Move, Chrissy. Chrissy, move, Chrissy.
Hell no. Come on, y'all. Baby, please, you can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't. No. No.
Go inside and do something.
Never
man.
see me down tonight.
Come on, guys, please. Let's just chalk this up as a fucked up day.
Ain't no fucked up down. He came down his house to try to disrespect me. And now he gotta eat that when he's not mad. You gonna remember this shit when you're mad? I bet you do.
Fuck about it.
Your friends are ashamed of you right now. Your friends are ashamed of you right now.
No, they're not. They know.
They telling you to go swing on your old
These
shit.
niggas don't care about you at all,
They
gang.
should care about the way you act.
about
They're
you, gang.
ashamed
Trust
of
me,
you.
they don't care about you,
I see
nigga.
that now.
They care about what I do, nigga.
Yeah,
Remember that, nigga.
If you ain't doing that, let's not do it. If you're doing it, let's get it over. I ain't got all day.
Exactly. But we're not.
Let me do what I need to do.
We're not doing it.
I ain't got all day for this. If I'm gonna take a beat down, let me take it. But I'm gonna look good while I can. Let's go. Let's go.
Please.
I'm
Take
ready.
your old ass aside.
I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere till y'all know yo. Get off my block then.
You can't do nothing.
Get off
with
my
these
block
niggas.
then. I can do.
You can't do nothing with these niggas.
Now, I already told you one time, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Jim Jones, you were doing all that cap talk. Now, Freekey Zekey done exposed you with this footage right here of you taking them goons over there to press Dame Dash out there in Harlem. But it ain't turned out how you wanted to turn out. And your girlfriend out there crying about that whole situation. But you, being a grown man, you supposed to step to that man and handle that and squad that. But look, listen, that ain't all I got for you. Man, check this out, man. We got Dame Dash reacting to that photo that just been dropped.
I want you to shut these motherfuckers down because guess what? This is your fucking time. You are back, nigga. Because the next time we come
Ain't
here,
not gonna I'ma still be chilling. You know what I'm saying?
That's that hustler spirit, man.
that was old with him and what's his name? It's no beef, right?
What,
That's
Jim?
just old, yeah.
I mean, put it like this. When that happened, you know, we all had it on tape a long time ago, but collectively, it just seemed embarrassing for Harlem. And, you know, for me, family, if we truly are family, should be kept, you know, families fight, but the rest of the world don't need to see that. You know, I didn't think, you know, it didn't look like it went in his favor in that moment. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just felt real disrespected that he had brought some people down to even think about doing something to me. And my girl was out there, his girl was out there. But it was like some fights you just don't even be proud of. It's like being your child. So you don't be like, yo, I just spanked my kid. I'm not saying my child, but you know, I know him young, and it's like to see that version of him is a lot different. Like I said, his name was Jomo before Jim Jones. He became Jim Jones, but I know Jomo. So I'm not saying that's soft or whatever, but I know that version could not beat me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, or at least I had to see. But either way, you know, as a man, somebody comes to your establishment, it'd be like someone coming in here. It was the reason why when I had a barbershop, I would feel any kind of violation in the barbershop was a violation to me. Like, you know, this is my spot. You got to take that up. And if you did something like rob somebody in my spot, now I got to come see you. And that type of stuff would happen. So I'm like, man, I get in so much trouble when I'm outside because I feel like I'd rather go out on my shield and get beat up. I have to get beat up before, especially if it ain't no guns or nothing, before I'm gonna just let somebody straight disrespect me. Or like, if somebody goes stick them up, pause, like that, I gotta see the gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, show me the gun. You know, I'll give it to you, but just show me.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you.
But just show me a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give you.
Don't bluff me.
Yeah,
But what he said,
don't
nigga, I
bluff me
said
out.
it was in his establishment. That just like somebody come to your house.
Well, you know, it was a misunderstanding between Chrissy and my girl about Lady Vampire, and you know, it was something that happened the way they spoke to each other. But Chrissy came down first, and we had resolved it because I know Chrissy. You know, I've known her for years, way before Jim. And you know, then he pulled up because he called me, and I kind of like hung up on him because he was popping it. And he was like, "I'm coming to see you." I was like, "I'll be over there." And I didn't really believe that he could ever disrespect me and bring some other people to come hurt me. I couldn't believe that. It'd be like me telling somebody to punch my uncle in the face. You know what I mean? If I got a problem with my uncle, then I just gotta fight my uncle. But I ain't gonna never have no stranger, no one I don't know do that. And I just couldn't believe, because he was like, yo, punch him in his face. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. But to me, it was just like, I couldn't believe, like, you're gonna send some people to get into a stupid problem over nothing, and it might affect their life forever. Because I know if something happened to me, there's a lot of people that love me. It ain't gonna be, it's things that become beyond your control. But also, I'm not gonna be able to wear that. It's gonna fuck with me for the rest of my life. Like, humbling me would be something I'd have to go get therapy for. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got punked and punched. That's why I whacked with Charlemagne and all them, and Fredo got punched in the face. I'm like, how do you get punched in the face and not swing back? How do your body let that happen? Like, my body won't do that. Like, I just will be like, you know what I mean? I won't be able to control it. You know what I mean? It's like boom, boom. Like, you know what I mean? It's not even like, did you just, you know, it's defend yourself and go ahead. Deal with that shit later. You don't run. Like I said, somebody got the drop on you. It is what it is. Then you want to live. But if it's 2 or 3,
but we got to see that.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not even running. I'm just like, yeah, you got it. You got me. Hope it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? I hope somebody catches you wearing it or whatever. I'll see it in the pawn shop. You know what I mean? And that's happened with friends of mine.
Man, Dame Dash ain't hold back no punches, but y'all can tell by his demeanor, by the way he talking about what went down in that video, that Dame Dash really like that on them streets. Jim Jones, he just a yes man. Understand what you hearing and saying. What I mean by yes man, he a yes man to his superior, and the people under here is yes man to him. How could you tell another man to go handle your business as a grown man? Now we got Dame Dash coming out reacting to that situation, letting everybody know it wasn't even no situation for him to go get no backup. But at the end of the day, how can you put your homeboys in harm's way like that, bringing somebody to someone else establishment, not knowing that they got pistols, guns, or anything? But lucky it didn't get to that point. But we see Dame Dash shirt off, standing 10 toes down. Now look, listen, Freekey Zekey dropped that information on Jim Jones, but at the same time, Freekey Zekey also
Still warm, you know what I mean?
this Jim
Ain't soft and all
Jones.
that soft shit. Niggas ain't soft over here, nigga. Remember that time when Dame asked you for the fair one? You brought the homies out there, and they told you, nah, you hit them up. Matter of fact, I don't even gotta say nothing else. I got the clip right here. Everybody know.
Toughest nigga in Dipset is Freekey Zekey by far. It's not even close.
You're reaching now, coming at me, bitch ass nigga. You need to be reaching for some kerosene. You need to be reaching for some coals. You need to be reaching for 2 rocks. Strike them shits together.
I ain't even mad at you, brother. I am mad at the choices you make, though. Because those are all choices of what bitch-ass niggas make, nigga. You can't afford to pay your rent and your heat bill. It's warm over here. It's warm over here. You know what, Jomo? Yeah, you're acting like a Jomo-sexual.
Man, you know the beef at an all-time high when them boys bring Freekey Zekey out of the woodwork just to drop his insights on the situation between Dame Dash and Jim Jones, basically exposing Jim Jones to be the coward that everybody think that he is, the coward that everybody know that he is out on the streets. And I can say that, you understand what you hearing and seeing. NoPlayingDinero don't hold no punches. Now we're going to end this video on a sour note with Jim Jones on No Rap Cap talking trash by Dame Dash. Understand what you hearing and seeing, man. Just a dog barking.
Same impact was on the Dipset.
Dame's impact on the Dipset was nothing.
What his impact was in Harlem?
Dame impact in Harlem was nothing. Not to say it like that. Dame came up under hustlers. That impact was it. He was a little dude when it came to hustling in Harlem. He wasn't not no Rich Porter, none of that type of. He wanted to hustle. He wanted to hustle for niggas like Rich Porter and shit like that. Dame from the East Side. When the niggas on the East Side is different from the niggas from the West Side. Now for the East Side, Dame was a big deal to us because we were little and he was coming from the West Side, little car, jewelry, and all that. So when you're young, he's looking like Rich Porter, but in reality, you know, he was like this nigga, go to the store, nigga, take a couple grams, get out of here. Not to take nothing away from him, you heard?
But with him bringing Dip in to the Rockefeller.
You're talking about two different things. You're talking about the streets and you're talking about the music and shit like that.
I was talking about the
I'm not saying he wasn't a hustler in the streets.
Right.
You heard?
Man, Jim Jones talking real greasy right there about Dame Dash, man. Understand what you hearing and seeing now. This man is on a real live clout chase right now. He trying to step on anybody to get to the level he want to be at in the social media, the content creating sphere that he done jumped in. But understand, look, listen, you saying Dame wasn't nobody in Harlem, Dame wasn't nothing to Dipset, but you ain't stepped to Dame like a man that threw hands, huh? Make it make sense. Let's finish out this conversation. Jim Jones was having on No Rap.
You talking about the streets and you talking about the music and shit like that.
I was talking about the
I'm not saying he wasn't a hustler in the streets.
Right.
You heard? But he wasn't the big dog, nigga. He wasn't that nigga. He just had a couple packs like everybody else in Harlem. You heard? His name doesn't ring bells for being the hustlers in Harlem. He made a movie called Paid in Full. He wasn't in the movie.
Right.
His character was nowhere in that movie. So I don't want people to get up here and be like, yo, he's trying to do no.
Tell your man with something.
He was just an actor.
Yeah,
in
the cult. Yeah, you know,
the movie's about Rich Porter and all those guys. Dame was not a character in that movie.
Right,
he's not a Rich Porter. They didn't change Dame name to Kane or Kane. They changed Rich name to Mitch.
Right.
You heard? Like, he wasn't one of those figures. He was a hustler growing up adoring those type of figures.
The disrespect real and the beef real between Dame Dash and Jim Jones. Make it make sense. Get in the comment. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. It's already up.